This hypnosis experience is copyrighted by Key Guy Technology, LLC, your 2019 copyright. This hypnosis file is not to be duplicated and or distributed without express permission from Key Guy Technology, LLC. Please try out our product, the Hypnosis Key, by going to www.hypnosiskey.com. The Hypnosis Key is a digital package that comes with over 1,000 Hypnosis Mp3 files that are read by a hypnotherapist. The Hypnosis Key is a $20,000 value that we sell for a very low price. Again, go to www.hypnosiskey.com. That is spelled www.hypnosiskey.com. Please enjoy your hypnosis file.
Pregnancy is a standout amongst the most energizing and wonderful occasions of your life. It can likewise be a standout amongst the most distressing. Today we are for the most part expected to work, dealing with the house and adapting to pregnancy, frequently with other little kids to adapt to. Numerous mums to be live far from family and family support, something our progenitors would for the most part underestimate, and likewise, birthing specialists frequently observe numerous truly proficient ladies battle with consistently changing employment requests, budgetary restrictions and improbable desires for themselves, which would all be able to add to pressure. Cortisol, the hormone of stress, is available all the time nowadays and detrimentally affects all of us. In pregnancy, it additionally influences the infant and the pregnancy itself. Today we think about the significance of skin-to-skin on the infant and the manner in which it helps at conveyance as well as decreasing children's stress, controlling its pulse and breathing and oxygen take-up and starting nourishing. Also, long haul, an infant that motivates ordinary skin-to-skin sustaining after conveyance for 2 or 3 years has less shot of creating conditions like ADHD. Skin-to-skin causes the mind to wire, and new research likewise suggests that we begin this procedure antenatally. Investing significant time every day to just unwind and reach your child has a big effect to mum and furthermore to infant, and is to be prescribed to all mums. Somebody having a casual pregnancy will most likely have a decent and loosened up conveyance and a casual child a short time later. Also, yes, there are special cases. Pregnancy is particularly unobscure, so we should take a stab at making it the wonderful experience it ought to be. Note to advisor: the above passages were given by the creator of Birthing Assistant and numerous years as a short prologue to the content. You may get a kick out of the chance to incorporate a portion of the announcements before initiating the content, or on the off chance that you lean toward they can be excluded. To associate with your infant antenatally is in reality a lot more straightforward than it sounds. You basically need to unwind, if conceivable as a couple, to appreciate the experience, and simply investing significant energy consistently will help. So in the event that you are currently loose in an agreeable spot, ideally leaning back or resting, I need you to simply loosen up your psyche and body for me. Focus on that place between your eyes. In the event that you can, close your eyes and afterward concentrate on that zone between them. Spot a hand or hands on your lower stomach interfaced with child. Feel it moving, envision it relaxing. As you are breathing at this point, moderate enduring breaths in and out as you center around that territory between your eyes, making sure to attempt and utilize the majority of your lungs. This is a decent exercise to do on the grounds that as child develops you lose some lung limit, so adapting now to inhale with the majority of your ribs, including into your back, it will have a major effect. Try not to drive the breath, yet only for the present, focus on moderate relentless breaths. Feeling your infant under your hands, envisioning it breathing, safe inside you, sheltered and loose as you seem to be. You are simply breathing gradually and serenely. As you loosen up to an ever-increasing extent, overlooking an amazing worries only for the time being, and unwind. Give me a chance to take you on an adventure with your infant. I need you to envision that you are strolling in an excellent fragrant patio nursery. The sun is sparkling, leaves are gleaming green in the first part of the daylight. Blooms moving on an extremely slight breeze, their hues so splendid and their countenances so immaculate. trees and shrubs all ideal in this greenhouse, loaded down with blooms, pinks, whites, all ideal. Take a pleasant consistent breath and smell the blooms and blooms. Smell cut grass and damp soil. Hear bugs humming all occupied as you just unwind. Hear fowls singing in this excellence, celebrating in the day. Stroll through this greenhouse and feel yourself unwinding as you go. Each progression helping you to loosen up to an ever-increasing extent. You can feel your child moving inside you. You know this implies it is upbeat and loose, and this makes you grin. You are loosening up to an ever-increasing extent. The way through the greenery enclosure is dropping currently, twisting downhill towards a stream. The way is protected and delicate, winding through delightful foliage and forest. Each progression loosening up you to an ever-increasing extent, each progression taking you ever closer to unwinding totally with your infant. In the long run, the way opens up in an obscure knoll, a stream moves through, undulating and moving, it empties over a little cascade into an unimaginably blue pool. The outside of the pool mirroring the sky and trees. Wonderful blue-green. The sun is sparkling and you feel her glow on your skin. At the point when infant wriggles and moves you grin, the developments are consoling you and loosening up you increasingly more into this image. As you close to the pool you see rainbows moving in the shower from the water. They are falling into the pool, and as they sprinkle, the commotion of the cascade muffles your considerations and your pressure. Situation 1: water. In the event that your customer dislikes being close water, substitute the pool perception for the willow tree toward the finish of this content and proceed with the second deepener stamped asterisk. The pool is welcoming. The water perfectly clear, you realize it will bolster your substantial body, enabling you to loosen up further and more profound. There are 10 stages dropping down into the pool and a tree limb you can use as a solid handrail. When you are prepared, venture out. 10. Feel the initial step smooth and pleasantly cool under your warm feet. 9. Know that you are protected and segregated in this quiet spot. 8. Feel the sun on your back and arms, warm and unwinding. 7. As you venture down into the water. 6. It is only the correct temperature, neither warm nor cold. It is agreeable skin temperature and unwinding on your drained feet. 5. Deeper into the pool, further into unwinding. 4. The water is over your knees presently, loosening up, relieving. 3. Deepen out the water up to your posterior, encouraging, delicate. 2. You sit now on the progression, enabling the water to take your weight for a minute. 1. Before sliding down the last advance so your entire body is presently bolstered. Loosening up now in this solace, simply observe yourself unwinding back, gliding, realizing the pool is shallow enough to stand on the off chance that you need to, yet sufficiently profound to enable you to unwind absolutely into this harmony. I'm going to check you once more into unwinding yet again. Simply permit that feeling of unwinding grow multiple times further with each number, seeing the amount progressively agreeable you are as you coast unreservedly. Asterisk 10. More profound and more profound. 9. Skimming and floating. 8. No musings now, simply loosen up further into solace. 7. More profound into safe profound spellbinding. 6. More profound and more profound into warm safe rest. 5. Most of the way there now, simply floating. 4. Hearing the delicate hints of water falling. 3. Feeling the glow of the sun on your skin. 2. As you float further and more profound with my voice. 1. More profound and more profound into your fantasies. Rest. Presently. Notice your infant getting a charge out of the delicacy as you do, your body now weightless, free, loose. In the event that your eyes have been open, you may now need to shut them down and enable them to feel heavier and heavier, enabling you to feel lighter and lighter as you skim, simply floating in this harmony. Presently, on the off chance that I'd like to take you somewhat more profound. So until the 5 deeper and more profound. 4 just floating in this peaceful pool. 3. Your body and mind dropping further into safe loosening up spellbinding. 2. Deeper and more profound into harmony. 1. Just drop for me now and rest. What's more, as you float, agreeable and warm, feel your infant safe inside you. Sheltered and ensured as you are sheltered and secured with me here. Feel the water supporting you, light, gliding, and each muscle now profoundly, profoundly loose. I need you to envision your child. Not what shading hair it has or what shading eyes or even what sex it is. Essentially envision your wonderful kid skin to skin with you, settled between your bosoms simply unwinding. Spot your hand on its back, defensive and adoring, essentially making proper acquaintance. Feel your child breathing, loosened up, protected and warm. You are all it needs as of now. Infant can smell you, hear you, feel and hear your heart thumping. You are giving warmth, solace, assurance. The association between you causes this little marvel to direct its pulse, its temperature, helps its insusceptible framework, gives indispensable holding time, encourages infant to bolster the rundown is interminable. What's more, as you loosen up you realize that you and just you are doing this. See your child cuddled, sheltered and secure, skin to skin with you. Realizing it may be an extremely brief time before your infant is in your arms and you are making proper acquaintance without precedent for reality. But since you have taken this time presently to make proper acquaintance, I adore you and a whole lot more, you realize that infant will definitely know you personally. So slowly inhale now, a profound loosening up breath, and simply unwind profound into the information that you are doing as such well. Your infant is progressing admirably. Consistently its developments console you, helping you to unwind into your new job. Feeling certain that your job as an adoring, great, sure mother is developing in quality day by day asterisk. I need you to rest here in this pool for whatever length of time that you need currently, unwinding, upheld, simply gliding uninhibitedly, getting a charge out of this time with your child, this indispensable time of starting to become more acquainted with this little supernatural occurrence under your hands. So simply rest, gliding and unwinding until everything looks good for you to move, and when you are prepared essentially backtrack your means, realizing you can return here whenever you need to reaffirm this antenatal skin to skin with your little one. So simply float profoundly, making the most of your time now. Furthermore, when you come back to the waking scene, return quiet, sure, loose and loaded with positive vitality, realizing that all is well. Presently simply buoyant rest. This can finish here with a checkup or be utilized as an acceptance in the process of childbirth consolation, or basically left to fall into characteristic rest. Situation 2. The willow tree by the pool is an excellent willow tree.